To get your message out to over 2 million homes, call Positive Promotions at 302-292-3994 or log on to our website at PosProTV.com.
You better believe there's always something going on. He's the talker of the town. He really gets around. It's the Tim Qualls Show.
Oh, man. Gets loud on it. Yeah, I did. Fireman Ed's here with us. And it's always, it's always a pleasure to have one of the guys, because first of all, I want people to know when you're talking about it, Christiana Fire Department is a all volunteer.
We do have 8 full-time people.
Right.
And we do have coverage 24 hours a day, but it's still mainly volunteer.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, I mean, how many stations do we have now?
3 stations. We cover 38 square miles and 100,000 people at any given time.
Holy cow!
And we do right around 6,000 ambulance calls a year and 3,000 fire calls.
Yeah, because we're right next door to you guys, which I kind of planned it that way, So anything happen, we're right here.
You probably hear us all the time.
Yeah, we're right across the street.
Gotcha.
But let's talk about Halloween, because first of all, before we get into that, Kevin reminded us that it is Fire Prevention Month.
Yes, it is. We're promoting fire safety, obviously, and Halloween safety comes into that. Making sure the kids have very bright clothing so people can see them, carrying a flashlight, having the parents check the candy and everything when the kids bring it back and everything like that. It's very important for us to make sure the kids are safe out there on that
Don't
evening.
give anybody any clues, Kevin.
No,
we
I
just
would say,
check the candy. That's all we want
speaking
to
of
say.
candy, tell them what you're going to have to do now because you've been on the show.
Oh, yeah. Any fireman that's ever on TV, whether we're at an accident scene or we do an interview, you got to buy cake and ice cream. So
Oh, yeah,
that's one of those things, one of those traditions.
So now you've got to, so the party is on. But speaking of parties, because one of the things you guys do each and every year, and I think it is tremendous, that, what a way to take the kids off the streets and give them a safe environment to go to. Let's talk about Halloween parties.
Yes, we do. We're actually having an open house this coming Saturday from 12 to 4 at our station on Salem Church Road. We have free food. State Police will be there for fingerprinting and DNA. We have the smokehouse.
Oh, wow, that's something new to add to it. I didn't realize
That's like the Identikit thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so
They actually came to my kid's
Right.
school. They take a picture, they take hair samples, DNA, they keep it on record with a fingerprint if you're ever, God
Yeah.
forbid, missing
Yeah,
a child.
right.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
as
they
you
do.
get older, DNA, they can find you
Yeah.
easier too.
Yeah, it works both ways for the government.
Because I never thought of that, because with today's technology, I mean, DNA is important to that.
You're
So
lucky
they-
it didn't
they-
exist back then.
You can't find me? No. But it's very important.
Yeah, and like I said, we do. We have different fire trucks. We have the Delaware National Guard, the helicopter from Christiana Hospital. So we have a whole huge event that day, and it's all free to the public. And we give things away, helmets, and obviously too.
Cake and ice cream.
Yeah, cake and ice cream. And we give out also in November is Wake Up Delaware again, our event where we give out smoke detectors away 365 days a year. And you can go to any fire station in the state of Delaware, get free smoke detectors, free batteries. And we'll be
But
giving
that's something. That's an important message right there.
Yes.
So there's no reason any home
No,
out there
no.
should not. If you're in an apartment, go.
Yes.
And they don't have it. You need to get it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a requirement
actually
today.
it's a law in any of the apartments or anything like that they have to have them. But if you don't,
Yeah, well, even
we
if
can
they
come-
have them,
they're
I wouldn't.
free.
Yeah,
Yes.
I wouldn't mind. Being sure it works
Yeah,
by putting my
definitely.
own up there and
You can
everything.
push that test button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's absolutely free. What a great thing that you have there. I want to remind everybody the open house is once again on the 20th. It's from 12 to 4. What
Yes.
station is that going to be at?
Station 3 on Salem Church Road.
That's your big station.
That's one of our substations.
Yeah, you don't do anything over across. You got a big parking lot.
Yeah, it's kind of
The
under construction,
museum.
and the museum. Yes, we
Yeah,
have the museum there. Jim McCall takes care of that for us. so
Right. We've
he's-
shown that a few times.
Yeah.
But it's a pleasure having you guys out there and a pleasure having you on. And,
So this is not a costume.
No,
by the
that's
way.
not a
This
costume.
is
No.
real.
This is the real deal.
yeah, but let's talk because you're out there and available to also go out to schools. And,
Absolutely.
you make yourself available for
If
that.
you go to our website, there's a spot on the website to request us to come out to your school. We do schools, we do daycares, even we do homeschools, all that's different stuff. We see them all through the year. We go out and we reach probably in a year's time anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 people in a year's time. So
Yeah, and Tariq was giving me that.
Tariq.
Oh yeah, no, Tariq's not with us anymore right now. But say hi to Tariq.
Another new name for
Tato. Tato, that's right. Whatever.
Hi.
But let's, if we can, website real quick.
It's the Christiana Fire Company website. It's cfc.org, I believe, is our website.
Yeah,
so.
and it's a pleasure having you. I thank you so much.
you
And once
guys
again,
very
think
much.
safety when you're putting the kids out on the streets this year. Flashlight in hand,
Yeah, glow sticks are
big. Costumes that
We'll go over
got
that
a
with
lot
Bill,
of shine.
too.
Well, we got some costumes out there that qualify, and then we got some costumes that kind of iffy. So we'll talk about that as they're coming out too. Stay with us. Be right back with the kids in costumes right after this.
To find out more about the Tim Qualls Show and other Positive Promotion productions, then log on to our website at www.posprotv.com.